Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays GeoGuessr. We're gonna do it. What's this not starting in Scandinavia right off the bat? Probably. Can't necessarily say so with any authority, but this certainly doesn't look like the same Scandinavian type stuff we've been dealing with for a while here. So I see some signs. I'm actually going to back up. Sometimes I find that that is the winning move. I see some pickup trucks and the camera got shitty. That says to me that we are probably somewhere in the rural United States, maybe 30 miles per hour. Bridge may be icy. So, in a way, that actually tells us a lot. We're in America, in a part of America that gets like an icy winter, or at least, you know, gets rain that could be cool enough to be icy. We're probably not in, you know, South Texas, Florida, Southern California, etc., etc. Now, I probably could have told most of that myself. But it does mean that if we're wanting to choose somewhere in America, we can probably just be like, you know what, let's move the map up like, boop, like that. And we can say somewhere in these upper, you know, like 38 states or something like that, we might have a better chance. Now that we've gotten something done there, now being able to figure out whether we're in the east or the west would be a really nice start. Or a really nice continuation of where we're at right now. What does this sign say? Center Township. There are approximately 32,000 center townships in the world. CGR well sites. That could be water. It could be oil. It's probably water, let's be honest. Winding road next 3 miles. Winding road next 3 miles pisses me off a little bit because it means we're probably not going to be able to figure out where the heck we are. And to be honest with you, short of coming across, like what we've been doing for the most part when it comes to these areas is you find a store and on the sign or on like the side of a truck it'll have the address or something like that. Posted. I don't know what that means. If we have like a business truck that has a like a decal on the side of it. Oh, right, we've gone back in time so that truck won't be there. Then that can help. Roadway subject to flooding. This doesn't necessarily mean that we're near the Mississippi or something like that, but if we have nothing else to go on, it might be a reasonable guess to help us out. I mean, there's a lot of rivers in the United States, but it's something. Like, so many of the people that live out here, because I grew up in the country myself, not in the United States, not in that country, but in like a rural area, you know, they'll operate businesses, whether like as their full-time job or on the side, they'll do like plumbing and contracting and, you know, installation, window installations, appliance repairs, stuff like that. And usually those vehicles will come with an advertisement on them. Erected in 1899. Unfortunately, the fact that this was built in 1899 doesn't really tell us much. If it was built in 1780, then we would say, whoa, this is probably like in the northeastern, or at least the eastern United States, because those were the ones that were colonized first. But without that, we can't really make a guess. The license plate is not blurred out, but I honestly don't know what that is. Now, this is something that if you're American and you're from this area, you might know what that license plate is, you know? I don't. It's not California. That is all I can really tell you. I don't think it's Washington either. I think it might be like Kentucky. Blue with yellow. That one's white, though. Maybe we're close to a state line or something like that. You'll forgive me for making these kind of like for drawing conclusions on not much information, because that's, I mean, that's the name of the game here, isn't it? So is this like something road 6013? Look, I'm going to be straight with you. There's no way I'm zooming deep enough into the map and combing through the entirety of the United States to try to find out what road this is like that. These signs might help out. There's a Chevron gas station. Let's see if we can get a little closer. A little closer. Ah, this might be as good as we can get. PVR Partners. That looks like Pennsylvania, like Bloomberg, Pennsylvania. PA. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in Pennsylvania. Okay. The road was like 6013 or something like that. Bloomberg? It might not. It looks like it ends in Berg. It could be Williamsburg. It could be Harrisburg. Chambersburg? No, I don't think so. Gettysburg? I don't think so. Let's just make sure. Okay, Pennsylvania, where's the state line? It's like right over here. Okay, so let's start from over here. And we're going to be looking for burgs. Stroudsburg. No, it really does seem like it starts with a W or an H. I'll get a little deeper. Frankfurt. No, it's Berg. Stroudsburg, I think we already came up with that one and said no. Before we start combing around here, Bloomsburg? That could be Bloomsburg. I wonder if we can get just a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Chevron, Appalachia. Somethingburg. Ah! It's so close. I see Pennsylvania there. Chevron, Appalachia, Mile Sky, Unit 1H and 2H. What was what we were looking at? One in here. Bloomsburg? I don't think it's Bloomsburg. Lewisburg? Williamsport? Either way, we're in the right state, and that's kind of a triumph in and of itself. Oil City. Something about that feels right. Slippery Rock. I've actually been there, believe it or not. Wouldn't it be great if that was near where we're supposed to be? So that's Ohio now. So we're in Pennsylvania. Zoom out just a little bit. There's Pittsburgh. It's not Pittsburgh, I assume. I'm just looking, you know, I'm willing to take pretty much Greensburg. Don't think it's Greensburg. Waynesburg. I said it sounded like it starts with a W. Let's put ourselves in Waynesburg here and see if we were right. Oh, man. Okay. We should have put ourselves a little closer to the actual city, but that is really, really good. All right, so that was guess one, and we were only 13 points off of a perfect score. This is interesting. Very clean. Right side of the road. Initial hunch is Europe, because this kind of like situation often ends up being European, particularly Northern European. Also, we've been in Northern Europe constantly. DB Trans, SRO. It looks like a European truck. It doesn't look like a North American truck, let's put it that way. The fact that we're in Northern Europe all the time makes me think that this is possibly or probably Northern Europe. But I don't know, this could be Germany or something, or it could be almost anywhere. That does not look secure at all, my friend. It might very well be, but I'm not totally convinced that you did the best tie job that you possibly could there. Also, thank you for completely obscuring my view. If we could, you know, perhaps find a sign. Oh, there's one sign. Just finding one sign is so important. To just see what language it is. Now I have myself, you know, second guessing and thinking maybe we're not in Europe, maybe we're in South America, which would probably mean Brazil. Well, let's see. I can't really make heads or tails of that. This upcoming sign. Oh, there we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Sklep Pozwiski or something like that. It strikes me as this is probably maybe Polish, but we'll be able to make out more. Maybe we come up to this sign. PL? I don't know if that means Poland, but So we got the 18 going forward, the 12 coming off to the side. Poland is big, but it's probably small enough that we could find the 18 and the 12. If it is in Poland. 18, 12. And now I'm zoomed in now, and I'm like, oh, never mind. Maybe I'm an idiot. I see the 15. See the 10. Why do I never find the one I'm looking for? There's the 11. $92, 5, 11, 15. Come on. Well, the other one is E36. That's the E36 right here. So we are probably in Poland. What are we looking for? Olginia? I hope that's even close. And it's the E36 starts here. So we're going to be following this and looking for the 18. Somewhere. There's the 296, 27, 12. Oh, there's the 12. It turns off. Which means that the 18 is probably like right over here somewhere, like not too far ahead. Right? Just like I mentioned. No, I didn't see it. Is that E30? That's 36, right? Not 35. So ahead is the 36. To the right is the 12th. The 12, I should say. Yeah, okay. If you keep going straight, you're on the 36. If you turn to your right, you're on the 12. So, we're like right here going in one direction or the other, I think. Yeah, that's pretty... We were on the wrong side of the road because we're always on the wrong side of the road. But that's another really, really good guess there that has given us maybe more points than I've ever had in the first 2 sections of the game, which is pretty crazy. We're going to turn this around and look at these signs. Excuse me? What happened to the signs? Oh, maybe I just went too far. So, you can look at the language on the sign there. We might have to pull it back a little bit. Transport Poprzyzny or something. To be honest with you, this has me thinking Polish again. I have, you know, quote-unquote rules, and that's like the Polish flag there, but that might also just mean, like, caution. It's close to the Polish flag, at least. Polish flag is red and white. I'm not sure if it's, like, white, red, white. I thought it was just, like, red on top, white on the bottom. So that might be something that's throwing me off as opposed to something that's actually actively helping me. Is that a toy rabbit driving the truck? Also, where do these cars come from? It's freaking me out a little bit. Either way, we're going to keep going here. As you know, when I see a word in a language I don't understand, I try to think about what it sounds like. And, you know, for Finland, for Finnish, I should say, it's like lots of V's and like double I's, like N-I-I-M-A, Nima, stuff like that. And for French, it's like, you know, you're looking for accents and stuff like that. And German, I guess you'd be looking for umlauts, but we never end up in Germany in the game. In Poland, or the thing in language that has me thinking that we're in Poland is lots of Z's. Lots of Z's. Kalensko. You guys recognize the skyline on the sign? I do not. But, you know, it's not fair to say that Poland is the only language with lots of Z's in it. I think you're probably also looking at, like, Czech and stuff like that. Was there a flag on this car? Okay, so that is almost certainly the Polish flag. I hope I'm not making an ass of myself right now. So the city was called Kalenski. I have no idea where to look right now. Kalenski. You know, we could zoom in real deep here. But I'd rather not if I have the opportunity to avoid it. Kalinski. All right, well, Let's move a little further in here. Could be some kind of like roadside memorial or something. Small town, seems. Are we exiting the city now? That's probably what that red thing means. The red thing. I was always like, what does this mean, this sign? It means you're exiting the city. Well, that's probably as good as we're going to get then. Kolensky, of course. Let's say that it's probably between Warsaw and Krakow. And we'll get low, and we'll follow this all the way up, looking for Kolensky. 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 Konski. Oh, it's probably not right, but I'm going to go for it because it's the closest thing, I think, unless we have one more. Koala. Probably, I guess, Kavala. Kolensky. Where's my Kolensky at? Is this the right way to go to get to, yeah, Warsaw? Kolensky. Kapana. Well, you know, let's just hope we're in the right country. Because I do not see a Kolensky. And that's okay. Sometimes, you know, it's a best guess. We were... Celebrate. We were in the right country by about 100 meters. It was right on the border of Poland and Germany. You can't get much of a worse guess than that and still be in the right country, but I'm pleased that at least we divined what country it was. So we're at 13,000 points. 20,000 is well within our grasp. We are on the right side of the road, which means, yeah, it narrows it down, sort of. Of course, my initial hunch is that we're in North America. Something's paving. Something... You know, that could be Tennessee, but it's probably... Oh, I think that's Amarillo, Texas. Right there. Amazingly, when I can actually read the text, it's not that hard for me to figure it out. Now, Amarillo is one of those towns or cities that admittedly I've heard of a lot, but I have no idea where... Oh, there it is right there. Never mind. Alright, so let's just pop down in the middle of Amarillo for now. We can probably get closer now. All we need to do is find a sign that tells us what road we're on. This sign back here may do so. I thought it just said, like, this is a speed limit or something. Left turn ahead. Alright, so let's take a little opportunity to hopefully find, like, a road sign. It'd be so good if that was, like, a police car and it was, like, Amarillo State or Amarillo Highway Patrol or something like that. If this is like a university or something, it could be a landmark, but I'm pretty sure it's just a farm. Like a granary or something like that. No signs. Tractor on the road. Some sweet-ass irrigation. And again, just more signs that say turn right. Well, we're not in Amarillo. Probably slightly to one side. Let's pop, you know what? Let's pop down between Amarillo and Lubbock. Good. Very, very good. We could have... Oh, no. Sorry. This is the one where we were. We were actually getting a little closer the other way. But still, 4,713 points there. Pretty much entirely because of that truck. Now, this is the moment of truth. This does not look like North America. And we got old cameras. Old cameras often means Australia. But we could be in South Africa as well. They might as well just, like... They might as well just put us in the same place every time we come here, right? Okay, a car. Cool it, everybody. There's a car. Did the car pass us? Or are we driving? We should be driving in this direction, right? I don't know. Do you have yellow license plates in Australia? Please communicate with me telepathically and sort it right out, please. We'll keep traveling for a while. I think I see a sign up there. Please don't be a fucking tree this direction. Look at how close we have to get in order to... Okay, this way, there's 4 kilometers this way, in case you're interested. I can't read anything else that's happening there. GeoGuessr was not built for these old-ass Google Street View pictures from like 100 years ago. I know I sound super ungrateful right now, but this is gonna ruin my great run. I got nothing to go on except we're in the southern hemisphere, probably. I'm gonna go for Australia. And this is a big one because it's like if we're in the right country or continent in this case, if we're on the right continent, we'll probably break 20,000. If we're not, we won't. That sucks, man. I'd rather not, I'd rather not. I'm not about to look at the sun and try to figure out what direction we're facing and, oh, I know we have a compass actually too, but... Ugh. Well, north is this way. So whatever country we're traveling in has a west. And we're going there. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to plop us down inside of Australia and hope for the best. We were traveling west and then north. Maybe we were on our way out of Melbourne. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. An extraordinarily lucky guess. Should be double points for Australia as far as I'm concerned. And that is a 22,000 point game. What screwed us? The Texas one was the furthest one off? No way. Alright, so our Pennsylvania one was great. Texas was okay. The Poland one was the furthest one off. Or the second Poland one. Apart from that, a really, really good game. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Of course, the seed will be there if you want to play it along with me. Hopefully you've done it before, you know, discovering the actual correct answers here. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.